Today we were gonna put water in the 400-gallon fish tank. Unfortunately, that we have a couple of small spots in the pond shield itself that got damaged in the process of holding the glass with pressure up against the wood to press the silicone around, the outside border of the glass, so it stuck to the wood. I'm a little bit upset in myself because I thought I really had to kind of put a lot of pressure on the glass to kind of hold it. I didn't know that maybe you just needed to kind of snug it up so it would hold it in place. Besides the issue with the pond shield, I'm happy, I would say, to an extent. The tank looks great. The seal of the silicone looks fantastic. There's a couple of spots that look kind of poop, but there's nothing that, I can't fix with more silicone on the outside of the tank that goes up against the glass. So we'll be resealing the inside and the outside around the parameter of the glass itself. Gonna fix the pond shield here soon. Hopefully it works out. This part of the video here was actually corrupted, and I do apologize that I lost all sound. But what I'm explaining is I have two new hoses. I've got a pump that's going to be going in the tank, and then the other side is going to be going out the window. In case there was a leak to happen while I was filling it up, then I can just put the water outside instead of having it go on the floor. The laundry box right over there is going to be where I'm going to be attaching these two hoses. That's going to be going in the tank and filling it up. But this pump is literally just in case there's a leak, I can pump the water out of the fish tank. It's filling up, which is great. No leaks so far, but it's not even, it's almost to the seams now where the glass meets the inside. So this is the most nerve-wracking part right here. If it starts to leak, it's coming from there or down below. But besides that, fingers crossed, this holds water. So nerve-wracking to watch this, so nerve-wracking. While this tank fills up, I just want to go ahead and say the audio is incredibly loud because the water is literally just splashing all up in this new tank. But I just wanted to take the time to say thank you ever so much for everyone that has supported this build and the channel and the progression that has been happening within the videos and the channel itself, the views and the subscribers. And I also want to say thank you so much for all of the help and advice that people gave me when it came to building this. I do just want to shout out a couple of guys real quick who did help me along the way and literally answered my phone calls when I needed them, or if something happened that was bad, they would immediately text me back right away and tell me a solution that would help or even fix the problem that I was having. Right off the rip, I will just go ahead and say Aquarium Talk TV. Gordon, fantastic person, really was there when I needed him, especially when it came to questions about filtration and how to do things and all that kind of stuff. And then you got Tom's Aquatics. This guy helped me out a lot with the glass and the structural build of it. And then last but not least, you have Joey, King of DIY. Everyone knows who he is, but the fact that he took his time out of his day to answer the questions from someone who obviously isn't really huge on YouTube, it just goes to show what kind of person he is. He wants everybody to succeed, along with everybody else that helped me, Gordon, and then Tom, and then Ryan, Sasquatch, Chiclets, and all that kind of stuff. So everyone was fantastic. I do appreciate you guys. I love you. Thank you so much for making this super simple, and thank you for helping me. Background is finally finished, and it looks fantastic in my opinion. I'm super stoked. I have left a lot of pockets as I have dug in there and cleaned it out, made it look like, bark. Bunch of dragonstone. It's chilled. This stuff is on there. It's not coming off. Anubis is going to be going in all of these little cracks because I put them there so they would hold the plants. And then some are going to be going in these holes over here, that long crack right there. So these are rocks, as you can see. These is like a slate type thing. That's why they're tan. Rocks. More rocks, but it's gonna look better once it's in the back and I can start planting on it. I do have some where'd I put it? I do have a lot of driftwood as well. This is just one of the ones that I have. That's going to be going in there too along the back wall. I'm going to mix that in with this to make it look more realistic, but this is mainly going to be covered with a lot of plants, so you're not mainly really going to see it that much. But we wanted to do our own 3D background, and I think for about $110, I think we did a fantastic job, to be honest. So